just to back up for a second on Charlie's excellent point. When I have a big, huge legal case, a case with gravity, there's three audiences. One is the court as an audience. The second is the American public. And third is the audience of history. And what I think Smith has done so effectively in these filings is he's taken these Trump filings, which are pathetic on their face and not calculated to the first audience, the court at all. This is not going to win in any court of law. But it's calculated to the second, the public. And what Jack Smith is doing is he's saying, well, I'm going to educate the public on the reverse. And so that's why you have that beautiful language about all the different lies that you just put up on the screen, Nicole. The goal here is to use Trump's filings in a way against him by basically demonstrating how ridiculous and absurd they are and how simple and straightforward the case is for Smith. So when you get to something like mens rea and criminal intent, this is a complicated legal concept, but the basic idea is that the criminal law requires you to have a bad intent. It's not enough to just do something bad. The question is, what is the bad intent that you've got to show? And here, the prosecutors, as you said in the opening segment, use the word deceit. Indeed, they use the word deceit 46 times in their filings yesterday. And what they're saying is that we don't need to prove that Trump genuinely didn't believe the big lie. We don't need a mind reader for Trump. All we need to do is show that he knowingly spread lies to try and stay in power. That's it. And so the things like the baseless allegations that dead people are casting ballots or that voting machines were changed from Trump to Biden, things like that, all of that suffices to show that Trump committed a crime. That's what's going on here. They're absolutely right on the law. And I don't expect that this filing is calculated to do anything by Trump except try and speak to his base.
With all that sort of front of mind,